Hiya. What is the timing like on that? Literally, as I was going offline, I went offline. Then immediately the two raids came through. Jaden and Beats said, "Thank you very much indeed for the raids, lads. It's very kind of you. Apologise that the timing was quite that bad." Unbelievable, Jeff. Unbelievable, Jeff. We just changed the details on the YouTube stream for FC. Couldn't believe it. In fact, initially I thought that it had just sounded the alert twice. Then when I saw it was actually 2 individual raids at exactly the same time. Unbelievable. The chances of even one, just as I'm going off, literally as I've hit off, go offline. Deary me. Deary me, indeedly doodly. Do 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 do. Yeah, I think it's going to be hot all week. Now then, Nath, how are we, sir? Which will be season finale-ing. If/when we finish in the playoffs. Oh, Jun Ho! Just joined the Patreon at the VIP tier. My guy! What ledge? Cambridge just announced a new player, have they? Scrolling, scrolling, scrolling. Oh, James Gibbons has signed permanently on loan. Let's have a scroll. Try and find the article. Yeah, James Gibbons signs on a 2-year deal. Nice. Who's signing for United? Left Bristol Rovers now signed permanently. Unfortunately, not good enough for our save. Gaston's going to Charlton, is he? I think Gibbo's still 62 rated, isn't he? Unfortunately, doesn't cut the mustard for the save anymore. So they signed a new deal, has he? You'll love to see it. Right, let's quickly add Junho to the end slate on the Patreon and drop him a message. I wonder if that's Jim that joins the YouTube streams. I imagine so, but I don't want to jump to conclusions. File, export. So we have a new member of the gang. It's handy because we've just moved on to FC, so I can add him in for the end of the season. We've got the. No, I don't sign Patreon players. It would be unfair for some to get game time ahead of others, so I don't sign Patreon players. Everyone's paying the same price. It wouldn't be fair if someone got first team football and someone else didn't. Right, let me drop June a message on Patreon quickly. Refresh that. Dee 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 dee. Ba-dum bum 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 ba-da-da-da-da. I still need Alex to message me on his Twitch details. He left a comment on the post. No, we just started recording. We haven't even started recording. We just started filming. Yeah, James Gibbons, that was on loan last year from Bristol Rovers, left Bristol Rovers and has now signed. Got a 2-year deal at the Abbey. Mura signed for a new club, has he? Nice. The legacy continues. As soon as June puts his player details in the Discord, in the thingy, on the post, we can get him in. Put that in there. Patreon Jun Ho. Do 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 do. Not junk. Now Bailey's just gone and joined it as well. Bailey, are you in chat as well? Oh my god. 2 VIPs just joined at the exact same time. We had a double raid, now we've got a double VIP. On this one as well. Oh, it's come up in bold. Never mind. Helps if you don't put capital E shares. Joe has just oh my god, Joe's gifted 5 subs as well. It's all kicking off. Al Cadera, thank you for the follow on the channel, mate. Joe, thank you so much for the 5 gifted as well. Flyer Joe, King Seo, C-Searl, Simdogger and Benji Drama, all now with the gang. Oh my god! What a 10 minutes. What a 10 minutes. Bailey, are you in chat anywhere? You or June, if either of you are in chat, do pop up and say hello. I haven't got chat in front of me at the moment, but we will certainly welcome both of you in via the board behind me for the next episode. And then let me export that. Wait for a bunch and two come along at once. Insert meme. Well, that makes adding people to the board slightly more straightforward, doesn't it? Bailey spoke up in chat. 2 messages ago. Oh, Alcadera, that's you, is it, Bailey? Could you drop me a message on Patreon, please, Bailey, confirming your Twitch username? I'll gift you your subscription now, and also leave a post on the post so that I can get your player details, and we can add you in ASAP Rocky. Very good of you, mate. Thank you very much indeed. Let's pop this in here. Alcadera. Today is the 25th, so we'll make that the 26th. We'll gift you your sub immediately and add your VIP badge. Community Roles Manager. Alcadera, VIP, save. Let Bosch. I am Bailey. Sub-gifted. Having a whale of a time today. Yeah. I'll drop you a message on Patreon, Bailey. Refresh this. Bailey. Message. Oh, okay. I'm just going to copy paste the message I just sent to June. Obviously, I know your username now, but do just firm it in the message for me if you could, so I've got all the information in the one area. What boss? What a boss. 2 bosses. 2 bosses all come through at once. Unbelievable, Jeff. The reform candidate was mental. I am not surprised. Zachary, hello, mate. Thanks for joining us on YouTube, mate. Appreciate it, my man. Right, let's sort that. Sort A to Z, Le Bosch. So I still need Gareth, Alex, and Junho's usernames. Lachlan has joined and then immediately discarded just to get in and then dipped. Afternoon, Louis. How are you, mate? Right, let me turn the AC off, and we'll get that video started to record. I am well, thank you, Louis. I hope it's the same with you, my man. Right, save that. Edit this. Select. We're going Bailey Fellows. Going Jun Ho. Going to need some questions from the comment section of the previous episode as well, aren't we? So let's get that comment section up. Just Guru. Yellow. Junho, red. And just Guru on a blue. Oh, device not connected. Of course you're not. And device connected. The Bosch. Perfect, thank you, Belly. Belly? Belly. Thank you, Bailey. Thanks, Belly. My brain went belly. I don't know what that bring was. Callum, thank you for the subscription on YouTube, mate. Message from Colts fan says, "What to encourage you not to become." Yeah, I saw that yesterday. Actually, that was quite heartwarming to read. Oh, you're right, Ryan. I do need to put the Cambridge shirt on, don't I? I would have forgotten if you answered that. Ryan, you keep me on the straight and narrow, don't you, mate? I appreciate it. I'd forget to move my camera. I'd forget to change the names. I'd forget to put my shirt on. Ha! Lebosh. What's that up? What's that up? Get down. Get down, get down. Yeah, I don't know why that subscription on YouTube made it go bring. It shouldn't have done. Let me have a look at... widgets, alerts, subscription, that should be off. Save. Okay. Right, let's take that. My Nanik has got a lot of thumbs up for that, so certainly we can do that. Let's see, let me get one of these on the other browser, so let me just do this quickly, bear with. I won't be able to see chat for a second. I only need two, because actually I was going to get one from the other chat. I have one from the other video as well. Bosh, and then I'm gonna need gonna want that one. There we go. Do 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 do. Eberechi Eze's representatives were contacted by Liverpool this week, apparently. Just got to August transfer window and season 1 down in the bottom half. Sag. Oh, meow. Right, so it's 20 past 3. We haven't started yet. Come on. Playoff spot still. Right. I think we're in a position now to start recording. Who do I think we should replace Southgate with? I'd love Eddie Howe, but whether he'd leave Newcastle, I don't know. Yeah, thank you for the raid, Jane. Appreciate it, mate. Very kind of you. The fact that 2 came through at the exact moment was ridiculous. And I pressed stop stream like 4 seconds before. I shall see you on track on Friday, sir. Or rather, I hope I don't see you on track because I'm too far ahead. I'm not saying we planned it, but... Nice, sweet. Bolton. Oh, yeah, try again, Joe. Right, let's turn it off. I've got shit to do, just come on. Can't be sat here taking a piss out of Joe not being able to type. Yeah, I missed a couple of races as well, which is annoying because I've scored good points in the 2 races I have been a part of. But it is what it is, isn't it? Such is life. Right. Record. Henri might be the next Wales manager. What? Welcome back to the realistic Road to Glory career mode here at Cambridge United. We find ourselves with 6 games to go in the league. So we will split the final month into 2. 3 games today, 3 games tomorrow, and I will have the final say. No simming and running the risk. If we're not to make it, it's because I bottle it. But we shall do what we can here. A lot of sides, in fact, everybody around us has a game in hand, or 2, all the way down to Wigan in 9th, who are currently 13 points behind us, so of no threat to us. We're only 3 points off the top 2. Barnsley and Huddersfield in the top 2 at the minute, as Charlton have had the wobble of all wobbles and thrown away a league-leading tally to drop down to 4th now, which is unlikely to be overturned at this particular moment in time. We have 10th place Oxford and playoff chasing Sheffield Wednesday today, as well as Bristol Rovers, who are mid-table away from home. Tomorrow it'll be Peterborough, also playoff chasing, and then Exeter and Grimsby as we round the season, the regular season, out. Will it be 1st or 2nd? Will it be 3rd, 4th, 5th or 6th? Will it be no playoffs at all? We shall wait and see. Saying thank you to Junho and to Bailey Fellows today for joining the Patreon at the VIP tier. Do make sure you leave your posts on the comments, or comments on the post, rather, so that I can add you guys in. And Junho, do reply to my message on Patreon as well. If you could, please, I'd appreciate it very much indeed. And we also saying thank you today to, who was the 3rd one? Just Guro, thank you, mate, for your continued support. Right, you guys need to leave your comments, not just with your press conference questions, but right now, I'm asking you, who is your fans player of the year? Who is your most improved player of the year? Who is your signing of the season? They are the 3 that you guys get to vote upon, as per here, so it's not behind me. Player of the year, young player of the year, fans player of the year, most improved, signing of the season, and goal of the season. I decide player and young player. You decide fans player and most improved and signing of the season. Signings this season, of course, have been... who have they been? Diabate, Grimmer, Rafferty, Kirk Henderson, Ibrahim Rose, although he's not played, Adam Clarkson, although he's not played much, Marcus Brown, Liam Lee, although he's not played much, Dylan Dodds, although he's not played much, Reyes Cleary, though he's not played much and is now out on loan, and Kusini Yengi. They are all this season's signings thus far. Feel free to have your vote. Most improved, of course, is up to you. Fans player is up to you. I'll decide player of the season. And George Nurse as well. George Nurse is also a new signing too. Is George Nurse on that list? Did I just miss him? Yeah, he is there. I thought for a minute I just completely not forgotten to put him onto the list. Right, so, game on. We've 3 games today, 3 games tomorrow. Whether we finish playoffs, whether we finish automatic promotion, whether we don't finish in any of them, we'll find out together. Drop the video a like. Make sure you leave your comments in the comment section down below. I'd appreciate it very much. Thank you for your continued support on this save. Let's get ourselves into the championship for next season, shall we? Here we go. Oi, oi, oi. We are playing all 6 games, Joe, yes. Bristol Rovers, 15th in the division, not a strong squad. Giovanni Brown still up top. Rossiter and Sinclair still in the 11. Gordon is a decent left back. Gibbons actually at right back, was on loan at Cambridge last season in real life and in this save. Has left Bristol Rovers in real life and joined Cambridge for free on a 2-year deal. We won't be replicating that in this save though, because he's only 62 rated, no potential, and unfortunately, at this stage is behind the power curve. Kelland Watts, however, is still very much on the radar, and I will probably look to do that in the summer of next season. So Kelland Watts should join the club next year. We have an idea of what we're going to do with the whole left-back, centre-back situation as well. We'll go through that at the time. So the starting lineup looks as it does. Might actually change our kit to not play in the white one, to go and play in the home one. Cambridge's new kits in real life have been announced now. At present, I don't have them added into the game. I am going to look into, once the third kit is announced as well, I'm going to look into getting next season's in real life Cambridge kits into this save. But I don't know how to do it. Gonna have to do some research and maybe ask some favours, but we'll try and do it. Regardless, this man's got 3 in his last 3. Let's score some more with him, shall we? Henderson intercepts that beautifully. Finds George Thomas, who's had another good season, despite not being that highly rated. And playing super regularly this year. Has been a lovely addition to that cam role. Kirk Henderson here. It's been a good addition from the youth team as well. But sees his shot well saved by the goalkeeper. Luke Berry equally has been a great addition. And Kusini Yengi, superbly so since January. But not on the score sheet yet. Today's video went live half an hour ago, didn't it, Ben? Let me tweet that out. Thank you for reminding me. Get a shareable link. Could we make the top 2? Question mark, exclamation mark? Maybe, probably not. Who knows? Let's wait and see. Post. Been using the realistic spreadsheet, just got relegated with oars. You implemented your own financial fair play regulations on this. How did you go about doing that? Just with the amount of money you were able to spend, etc.? Good, thank you, Elite. How are you, mate? Thank you for joining us, pal. Over on the YouTube stream. Rossiter into Conte. Read that. Oh, I didn't read that, though. He's done me. Trying to bring Kirk Henderson across here. Sinclair is available out wide. Might not be as fast as he used to be, but I'm sure technically he's still just as good. Lovely little cushion header by Henderson. Went up on the floor in a heap, but might well have set up a decent attack for us here. We use the right back, who is arriving at pace here, Rafferty. He's lost the ball, but we'll keep the throw. Try and take it quickly if we can. And keep the move flowing. Berry. Thomas. Lost the ball. Shut your face, Jez. It's Brown. And out to Sinclair. Back to Gibbons. Nurse does very well. And Brophy's away. Sinclair is still probably quite quick, so we aren't able to get away from him there. Henderson's strong though. He's probably the best of the bunch so far, Kirk Henderson, with regards to the youngsters, isn't he? It was excellent footwork as well. Actually quite excited about what Kirk Henderson could achieve at the club. Marcus Brown's been achieving fantastic things so far this season. He's in a good spot here. Cut this back to Yengi. That's not Yengi, that's Berry. Here's Kirk. Kirk has George Thomas. George Thomas has James Brophy. And James Brophy gives Cambridge United a 1-0 lead. Didn't quite go as we wanted it to in terms of the initial build-up, but the end result was exactly what we wanted. Last season's player of the season gives us the advantage again. Goal. Just restricted your losses, etc., and forced yourself to solve any FFP problems Wolves already had. Nice. Imagine that took a bit of research as well, didn't it?
Cambridge United goal. Number 7, James Brophy.
Brown. Wins that back. Away fans singing, we're going to score in a minute. We've already scored once. We're not going to score again if I play passes like that, are we? Oh, nice turn by Mayano. Oh, and again, Diabate left for dead. Diabate's no slouch in a straight line. Oh, Brophy just gets there ahead of Scott Sinclair. That could have been very dangerous. It was very dangerous, but thankfully the danger came to nothing. Thomas looking for Brophy. Turns inside nicely. We'll get that to Yengi. We will not get that to Yengi. But, oh, strong challenge by Giovanni Brown, but a fair one. It was worth it. Oh, absolutely. It adds another layer of enjoyment to a save, doesn't it? Zeno. Out to Berry. And Rafferty. Make runs for me, lads. Yengi has. And he's in behind. Little back heel here to get this to Marcus Brown. We'll try and recycle it centrally if we can. There just wasn't really much room down the line there to do anything. Henderson looking for the run of George Thomas, who has Brophy out wide. A quick 1-2. Ah, not the strength to hold the ball up, unfortunately. But he does have the tenacity to go and win it back again. Berry's turned well. Yengi's on the move. Kusini Yengi in behind. 2-0 Cambridge United. Marching on towards potentially a top 2 finish, perhaps. Up the Yellers. Ole, 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 ole. United. 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 Cassini, Yengi's magic. He wears a magic hat. Berry. Oh, Mayano. He's quick, this Mayano guy. Really cannot deal with him whatsoever. Cut back nicely to McCormick. Saved by Stevens. Corner Bristol Rovers. They're not out of it yet. Just because we've scored 2 good goals. They made a substitution in just the 41st minute. Evans for McCormick. One wonders whether he had an injury of some description. Rafferty's won that very well, dominating his man. Taylor back to Conte, the centre mid. Finding Evans, who's just come off the bench here, but won't help Bristol Rovers get that goal back thereafter. Oh, Yengi's taking the piss now, and Brophy's on the breakaway. Lots of players around him. Oh, George Thomas still going. George Thomas is earning his spot in this squad at the minute, isn't he? He might not be massively highly rated in terms of in-game, but with regards to fans and his value to the squad, he is very highly rated. How that wasn't a foul is beyond me. It'll be 2-0 at half-time here, and we are bossing it. That would be the dream scenario, Ben. I don't anticipate it happening, but imagine how good that would be. Hello, Street. Welcome back, mate. It gave from Pompey, he's the best we've ever seen. We think he's magic, our number 14. We love him more each and every single day. His name's Cassini, sending Cambridge on their way. Da -da 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 -da. Yeah. I don't know that chant off the top of my head, Frosgod. If you've got a link to a video of Brazilian fans singing that, then we could try and do something. Sinclair into the gap for Evans. Through ball option is there, but he elects not to use it this time. Cutting it back to Conte and Evans again. Berry can't quite get there. Here's Giovanni Brown now to Jordan Rossiter. Bristol Rovers starting the second half strong. Measured in their approach. Not taking any risky passes. Moyano has been a thorn in my side all game long as well. I'd be very intrigued in seeing how good he actually is. If he's got any technical ability, whether he's just the pace that he's shown so far. There hasn't been a final ball from him yet, but he just keeps doing this. Gets the ball and then disappears. And I can't deal with him, genuinely. Here's Gordon now. Forward from left back to Moyano again. I want to just lunge at him to get the ball off him. But it's not worth the yellow card and or free kick or penalty that might come. Conte with the effort, straight down the throat of the keeper. Let's have a look. Moyano, how good are you? What's your rating, my friend? Because you're really making a good impression. 66, he's a regen. Christian Moyano. He's been very good. I'll be intrigued in, just out of curiosity, having a look and seeing how good his stats are. It's getting hot in here again. Nurse into Thomas. Driven across to Rafferty. We don't need to push for another goal. Although, goal difference-wise, it would probably be in our favour to do so. I think we have a decent goal difference compared to everyone else, but we did go the first half of the season not scoring many goals. So, we do need to make sure that we're still competitive in that arena, should we find ourselves in a position where we've got the same amount of points. We'll be fine seeing Clarkson and Dosgo if he could profit. Henderson looks like the best three. He does. There's Liam Lee as well. Conte into Moyano. Oh, it's brilliantly done. Giovanni Brown, good save. Jack Stevens. Very well stopped to keep them out. Thomas whips and George Nurse will win that. Bristol Rovers are dangerous still. We cannot presume that this game is done. Rossiter. Jordan Cousins. At present, Jordan Cousins is still running out of contract to Cambridge United. I still do feel like it's the right decision to let him go and improve in that area. But at the minute, he really is a vital part of the machine off the bench. A great player to call upon should we need someone to come in and just do the dirty work, win the ball back in that offensive third for the opposition and ensure that they don't score goals. And he's not alien to the occasional goal threat himself. It's under hit. Jab Tank, thank you very much for the 12th month, Jamie. Appreciate it, my man. Happy 1 year, my friend. Yeah, I don't know why they gave him an important contract coming straight out of the youth academy. Just probably because of their potential, which is just silly. It's something we'll be aware of moving forward. This is, of course, still the first time we've done a save like this. Conte into Rossiter. Back to Gordon. Nice touch and turn from Evans. Bristol Rovers have had all of the ball in this second half. We've had a couple of chances. Stevens has been forced into a save or two. The scoreline still reads 2-0. Mariano. Zeno. Brown. Little lift. Jordan Cousins is going to get away here. And Yengi will have the ball. And Liam Lee's arriving. It's not been great in front of goal so far in his career, Liam Lee, but he's going to bury a third on this occasion. That's Cambridge United getting all 3 points with 3 goals. He wants out of the club, Liam Lee. Trying to force a move. Not sure yet what the future holds for players like Lee, Adam Clarkson. But at the minute, he's doing the business. I was trying to think of the third guy there. My brain died. Rose. Thank you, Ben. You knew exactly what was going on in my head there. Evans breaking. Giovanni Brown gives the ball away. 2 minutes of stoppage time added. 2 minutes of stoppage time very nearly played. But there might be a fourth in it for us. Brown looking for Yengi. Can't find him. There isn't a fourth in it for us. We don't need one. Now, keeping a keen eye now, which is something we've not done for a while, on those above us in the table, rather than just those around us in the playoffs. We need to see how Huddersfield and Barnsley are doing, and Barnsley have drawn. I think Huddersfield just won by 2-1 there. Barnsley have drawn. We are a point outside the top 2. They still have a game in hand on us, and those below still have 2. But we are a point outside the top 2. Hold your breath. It might happen. Moyano. 77 pace, 78 sprint speed. Technically he's not amazing, although 70 crossing's pretty good. 62 short passing's not great. He's alright, you know. He is not bad. Everyone should be fit again for the next game, right? Or Oxford's midweek. Okay, not necessarily. We'll make changes for Oxford so that we can start a full-strength side against Sheffield Wednesday. Thank you for the follow, DJ. Followed by lots of other random letters. As we head into a game against a pretty decent still Oxford side, they've won 2 of their last 5, drawn 1 of them as well. Very run-of-the-mill solid team at 67, 67, 66. They're not going to be an easy beat. Our first question from the press conferences, though, comes from Mynanik that says, would you give the Youth Academy graduates new boots? Maybe they get sponsored by a brand like Adidas, etc. Sorry if this is too much to ask for. I just have PTSD with players with kitted with boots instead of the generic EA Sports boots. Absolutely, we can do that. If you guys have any suggestions for which manufacturer you think those players should sign a sponsorship deal with, then let me know in the comments section and I will add boots of that nature to that player, whether it be Adidas, Umbro, Puma, Under Armour, Lotto, etc., etc. Nike, do let me know and we shall do as you wish in that regard. I'm quite happy to do so. They're missing someone through suspension. We'll be changing a couple of things. Lee came off the bench and scored a goal in the last game, so I'm quite happy to start him. I want to save Brown for the game against Sheffield Wednesday. Zeno will come out for Jules, but Henderson's growing nicely. Cousins is rock solid off the bench. I think we're going to sell Alex Grieve in the summer, to be completely honest, such as his underperforming been this season. Unreliability in the key moments. And Rafferty does have decent stamina, I believe, 75, but we will give Grimmer a game here just to make sure Rafferty's fully fit. Onwards again, back home against Oxford. Come on then. Devante Cole in the summer. I think Yengi still deserves to be the starting striker. I think we just have two strikers at the club as it stands. And if we need anyone else, we can loan someone in. That would be my preference, I think. Depending on how good Cleary is at the beginning of next season. Another 3-0 result would be lovely if we can get it. I don't envisage us getting it against Oxford, but we'll see what we can do. Ruben Rodriguez. Heavy touch by Dale, but keeps it in play. Seddon. Oh, nice ball through the gap to Harris, who was a striker we looked at earlier in the season. We decided to go for Yengi. We feel like we've made the right decision in that regard. What a strike from the edge of the box. I just couldn't change player to the right defender to try and close him down. Everyone I tried to change to was too far away and sideways or behind the man as he moved forwards. It's a hell of a strike though. And Oxford take a fantastic 1-0 lead here. Worthy of watching again, unfortunately. But man next to him, man in front of him, couldn't close him down in time. And the number 16 slams that in the bottom corner. That is 1-0 to the U's. The wrong U's. You're a Brentford fan, are you? Yeah. Grimmer. Back to Berry. And the switch is on. Profi needs to come short, I think. Oh, Nurse needs to take control of the fucking goal. Ball even, not goal. Brain. Brannigan. Keprin, Brannigan, Berry. Referee's going to give a foul there. Free kick Oxford. Would have been a great counter-attacking opportunity had we been able to legally win the ball back in that situation. Here's Dale now. Berry's going to come across again but can't get there. Zach Jules does do exactly what was needed of him. That song is stuck in my head now forever. Please go out, thank you. Grimmer looking for Henderson. Henderson has Berry. Berry's got a man on his shoulder, so we'll have to go out wide here. Liam Lee's available through a gap there that could be very comfortably found, and is very well found. Here comes Adam Clarkson. Challenge from whoever the hell that was. Christ, that was particularly impressive. Dale inside to Ruben Rodriguez. Eastwood, their goalkeeper, or one of their goalkeepers, not sure if he's starting, might be retiring at the end of the season. Harris out wide to Dale. Hopefully we can score a couple of goals against whoever it is they've got between the sticks before the end of the game. We're going to need to score a couple of goals against whoever it is they've got between the sticks before the end of the game if we're to win it. That wasn't meant for you, Luke. It was meant for the man out wide. That's annoying. Cassini Yengi trying to get himself stuck in defensively here. Josh McEachran, the former Chelsea man, breaking through and earning the corner for Oxford United. And it will come from that far side from McEachran himself. We've played against Josh and George in this save so far. Josh here, George at Swindon, who have equally gotten the better of us on the odd occasion. Hopefully it's a sad day in the McEachran household as their team lose a game. Huddersfield Town have just taken a 1-0 lead against Northampton. I've just had pop up top right for me. You guys can't quite see that, so Huddersfield at the minute keeping themselves top as it stands. Barnsley really are the side we're wanting to keep a keen eye on. Huddersfield have an extra game in hand, so any chance we have of catching them is probably not going to come to fruition. And they've been so good against us when we played them at Huddersfield. I don't feel like I deserve to finish above them anyway. But Barnsley are a side we can fight with, have fought with, certainly in this save as well. Fingers crossed, come the end of the season, we'll have the better of as well. Clarkson looking for the ball for Yengi quickly. They've given that to Luke Berry, but he can't get it under control. We continue to be 1-0 down here. We've won it back again. And Lee is going to fall kindly for Berry, or lift it for Brophy. Brings it down, cuts it back. Berry to Lee again. Need movement from Clarkson, which I don't have. Yengi has movement. Yengi has the most unlucky finish we've seen for a while. Off one post, across the face of the goal mouth. And then the defender uses a hand. Brilliant. Okay. Still 1-0 down.
Whole story, bro.
Oh. Oh, make me the right run, Liam. Is that the right run? He is left-footed, to be fair. Yengi! Yengi! What a goal! The mistake from the Oxford backline. Liam Lee elects to turn provider this time. With this end-of-season cameo, almost, from Liam Lee. A goal and now an assist. Is he putting himself in the shop window? Or is he earning himself the chance to stay at the club? George Thomas has been just as good this year. I don't know what to do with Liam Lee. I don't know what to do with Adam Clarkson. Kirk Henderson we want to keep. Ibrahim Rose wants out and he's not very highly rated, so I'm happy for him to leave. But I don't know. Liam Lee on occasion has been unreliable. But at the moment, at this thick end of the season, he is becoming reliable. But we thought the same of Alex Grieve at the end of last season. And he wasn't reliable come the new season. Is it a late season charge to keep themselves at the club when actually it would still be the right thing to do to let them go, regardless of performances in the run-in? I don't know. I don't want to get fooled by a couple of good games when ultimately he's not the right man for the job and there's better out there. Not sure at the minute. What I do know is we're back in this game. What would you guys do? IRA, thank you for the follow, mate. What would you guys do with Liam Lee and Adam Clarkson? Henderson and Lee and Berry. Clarkson's available out wide. Not that Luke Berry can find him. Seddon. Nice tackle, Grimmer. Ruben Rodriguez to Dale. Grimmer's done really well. Grimmer's actually putting in a bit of a fight for a new contract of his own at the minute. He has been, even though he's not very highly rated, he's been very reliable. It's like the opposite of Liam Lee, who's higher rated but not quite so reliable. Luke Berry, however, isn't tall enough is actually the answer there. Can't get on the end of what was a great opportunity to give us the lead here. Brophy trying to win that back, but can't do so. We've got a lot of decisions to make. Oh, Oxford have got a lot of decisions to make as to who to get rid of. Yeah. I can't do that twice. That's just bad gameplay. So I tried to play the extra pass rather than just burying it. We'll cut all of that. Diabate and Jules. Out to Nurse. And Brophy. On the run here is George Nurse. And runners in the middle include Yengi! Oh! Across the face of goal and wide. A great opportunity to take the lead. Not taken. I'm sure we'll get bids for them in the summer anyway. It's just a case of whether we get realistic bids or not. Dale on the run. Huddersfield 2-0 up now against Northampton. Huddersfield Town look set to win the league this year. Oh, Clarkson not strong enough there and Dale's just taking it off him, but illegally so. You lucky boy. Good. Ah, nice little flick. Seddon. Grimmer intercepts. Berry will look for the run of Adam Clarkson, who's found well and turns well and bursts through. Yengi's with me here. That's not Yengi. That's Yengi. Kusini. Oh my God. Of all the times to have a misplaced pass. Fuck me. Make changes. Best for Cousins again. Do Thomas for Clarkson out wide. Henderson. And back to Berry. Yengi again. Clarkson on the overlapping run. Oh, Grimmer, sorry, on the overlapping run on Clarkson. Berry doesn't get the chance, but it will fall. Clarkson's touch is excellent. It's one thing we know he is good at. Brannigan. Taking his time. Really need that second goal here. Stevenage beating Reading by 2-1 at the moment, but that result doesn't concern us right now. I do want to know about Barnsley, though, if possible. Well in, Grimmer. Still can't get it off them, though. McEachran is left-footed, though, so don't let him on that left was the next phrase to come out of my mouth. Thankfully, Yengi with a good turn has gotten us away. And a good ball, too, which Brophy will keep in. And here comes Nurse on the overlap. He can't get there. And now we might be in trouble. I think Henderson might just be able to get to this and slow them up. This is exactly what he's done. Nurse trying to get back in position. Now Berry steps in really nicely. Brophy looking for Lee. Lee can't get there. Was he fouled? Yes. Yeah, I was confused for a little bit there, Shrew. Henderson. Nurse. Brophy's there. Inside is Henderson again. Try and draw them away. Move this out wide. Grimmer. Through the gap. Yengi on the overlap. Oh, was the man we needed. Oh. Yengi. Oh, fuck off.
Substitution for Oxford United. Coming off the pitch, number 6.
'Tis the 90th minute at the Abbey Stadium, and I think we're about to draw the game. It's not been a great second half for us. Things have half opened up on occasion, but there's been a real lack of chances in this second 45 for both sides, really. Each has the measure on the other. And I think we're probably going to end up drawing this. I need this to go really, really, really well here at the end. And Yengi does still have it. Brophy needs to go on a run, but too little, too late. It is a point against Oxford United. Great finish from them. A good move to lead to the equaliser for us. But I think as Barnsley, I can't see them there. We don't know. Huddersfield won by 2-0 in the end. Barnsley. Oh, Barnsley dropped more points. We are level on points with Barnsley. It's only goal difference now that's the deciding factor. They did drop more points. They've still got games in hand, as does everybody below us now. But we are now level on points with the side in the top 2. Up next, it's 8th placed Sheffield Wednesday. Next, however, Jojo Beckers asks with a press conference question. If you manage to get promoted this season, you'll probably face a lot of teams with more quality on the ball in the Championship. Would you consider changing your tactic from wing play to a more defensive or counter-attack orientated play style, or maybe changing individual player instructions to be more defensively minded and solid? Yes. Whilst the formation is more than likely to stay the same, absolutely we can tweak the tactical style and the individual player instructions to try and get a bit more solidarity at the back to try and avoid a relegation fight, or at least stand us in good stead for a relegation fight. First, however, we do have to get there. Let's beat Wednesday. Oh my God, you're right. Barnsley versus Huddersfield. Is the round of fixtures after this one? Holy moly, holy. Finances. Travel costs. We did travel costs, player and shirt sales. So stadium maintenance up was all right. Stadium maintenance 3,000. Match tickets, was there 96er again? 96,000. We are getting massive attendances every week now, so we would have justification for improving the stadium. However, we need the finances to be able to do so. Probably going to have now player wages in there as well, not player wages. Yeah, player wages, missing a Not paid anyone this week. Sheffield Wednesday having a bit of a wobble in their push for the playoffs. 3 draws in their last 4, although they are unbeaten in them. They're missing James through injury. Barry Bannon is not in the squad, which is a great sign for us. Keep them quiet. We do have a couple of changes to make with regards to side, though, from the previous game. Digby and Cousins back in as the midfield partnership. Yengi's still going up top, but certainly some fatigued players around, so we're going to have to make a couple of changes to keep everybody on board here. We'll do Rose for Berry because he's just too tired. Sheffield Wednesday away. Hillsborough is a giant stadium with a massive history, but what a place to go and get a result if you can. I think second season in the Championship's route, and then we can go again when we get to the Premier League. Oh. Caught him there. Famewo. Imagine if we'd beaten Oxford with Barnsley dropping points, man. Fuck. Here's Valentin. He's very quick at fullback. Musaba. Back to Byers, who's the man in for Barry Bannon on this occasion. They might have ended up having to sell Barry Bannon in January. I don't know. I thought we were going to win that back off Sosa there. Here's Özcan. He's very highly rated as well. Wednesday expect to dominate games at home. We expect to be dominated in a game like this, despite the fact we are where we are in the league. Probably should have tried to ensure that Liam Lee was able to get the next game in here, but just too tired between fixtures. If George Thomas can put in a performance here, he'll keep the spot. If not, Liam Lee will get first team again for the game against Peterborough at the beginning of tomorrow's episode. George Thomas has won that back, though, just as we mentioned the man. Brown looking for Jordan Cousins, and Thomas will look to get in behind. Brown enticed the defender in towards him. Sorry, Cousins enticed the defender in towards him to find Brown, who finds Yengi, who finds the back of the net. Cambridge 1, Sheffield Wednesday 0, as we lead against one Yorkshire side. Are we going to overtake another Yorkshire side in the league table? Barnsley wobbling. They've got Oxford away, I think, in this particular round of fixtures, which is not an easy tie, as we've just seen. Kusini Yengi's a hell of a signing, though. 1-0 Yellers. Joe's gifted another 5 subs to the channel. Thank you so much, Joe. Motadace? Samuel, Brainiac, CRT Az, and Flake. Welcome to the gang, lads. Joe, you're a hero. Thank you, mate. Oh, tell you what, the sunshine's bringing out everyone's generosity, isn't it? Frostgod is loving that Brazil chant. Yengi's on fire. Your defense is terrifying. Yengi's on fire. Your defense is terrifying. Yengi's on fire. Ooh. La, 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 la. Imagine Portsmouth transfer listed him. It's not like we just plucked him out of thin air. Portsmouth put him on the transfer list. I couldn't find one with supporters. Fair enough. Play ETS 2. What's that? Lifani, what's that? Oh, I'm sweating, chat. I'm sweating. Cousins in again. Winning the ball back. Well, they're singing Yorkshire, 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 but at the minute they're doing fellow Yorkshire team a disservice here. This is a brilliant team move. The wing play working for us again. Brophy into the middle. Can Yengi get there? No. I mean, that's a pass back, if I'm completely honest. That's not a dodgy first touch. That was a knockback to his goalkeeper. We should have an indirect free kick inside the box there. Usaba. It's a great turn. Zeno can't get to him and he's looking to get away here. Diabate's done brilliantly. Just what we needed when we needed it. Thomas and Brophy. Cassini's there. Don't want to just throw this away now. I'd be quite happy to just sit on a 1-0 lead for the next 70 minutes. Can George Thomas win this? Yes, but no. Oh, lovely spin by Gassama. Zeno's going to come across. I'm not going to get there, so I will make sure we block the run rather than lunging in. Oxford 1, Barnsley 0 has just popped up in the top right of my screen. Barnsley currently losing, as we're winning here. Would put us 3 points clear of them, although goal difference would still be in their favour. And with a game in hand, and top of the table Huddersfield next to play for Barnsley, we would be in a great position to go up automatically. Brophy needs the support here. Nurse will whip a ball, and whip it he has. George Thomas can't get there, and Dawson collects the ball. Half an hour in, we are moving second in the table here, and into an automatic promotion spot as things stand. Digby, Cassini, we need the goal difference, lads. We need the goal difference. Put one in the back of the net. He's popped it wide. Euro Truck Simulator, not on my radar, I'm afraid. Cousins does play very consistently, you're right. We gave Digby a contract extension instead, but maybe Cousins was the right call. Maybe we look to extend Jordan Cousins' contract and then sell Digby. It's not a foul, is it, ref? No. Referee says no. Brophy, flick it on. Oh, nearly. We'll lift this to Yengi. Nod it out wide again. That was supposed to go to Brophy, mate. Fires into Özcan. Home fans thinking we're going to score in a minute. I certainly hope you don't. Barnsley have equalised against Oxford. It's just popped up in the corner of my screen. Sam Cosgrave grabs one back for Barnsley. And Sheffield Wednesday very nearly do the same here as well. It can change at just a moment's notice, can't it? This promotion picture. Zeno's going to win that header. Brophy's in the way of the follow-up effort. Very well indeed. Özcan. Oh, he's done me there. Özcan's done me there too. They'll have another corner here, Sheffield Wednesday. It's tense times in this automatic promotion fight now, isn't it? Very tense times. Great header by George Nurse. Can we see this out till half-time? We will. George Thomas just put his foot through that. Can Yengi beat the defender to it? No. Byers does enough. I think Henderson's going to start. Henderson will start alongside Luke Berry, or insert Luke Berry replacement. Maylene, George Thomas, Jordan Cousins, Marcus Brown. Runner on the right is Rafferty. Always willing. Very dangerous when he does. Never mind. win that. Zeno Ibsen Rossi is such a consistent performer. Might only be 64 rated, but he's so good. Cassini Yengi's shot is blocked, and that's an excellent clearance, to be fair. A chance for us to take a second goal. And with the way Sheffield Wednesday have played so far in this game, you feel like we will need that second goal if we're to guarantee all 3 points today, but it didn't come on that occasion. And now here come the Owls again. Northampton 1-0 up against Peterborough. Never mind. Leshy, Julio Leshy, Patreon player, just scored against Peterborough for Northampton. Good lad. Appreciate that, Julio. Mbappe back in the starting lineup, is he? Valentin to Sosa. Brophy completely misses the man. Or the ball, at least. Appreciate it, Gaming Dad. Free kick for Wednesday. It's going to come into the danger area, isn't it? Right in there. Nurse does well. Thomas does even better. And Yengi will look to set him up. It's 1v1 here at the back. And then the support arrives. Oh, Thomas can get there, though. Oh, he's gone. He's going to go. He's going to go. I can't believe it. Oh, he won it back superbly, but had to go through a secondary man to get there, who just arrived on the scene at the wrong point for me. That was counter-attack. That was 2-0 waiting to happen. Oh my God, it was nearly 1-1. Off the bar with the resultant free kick. Jesus Christ, this game is testing my nerve. And our resilience. Heart rate semi-stable, is it? Good. Sosa. Rafferty will get there. He doesn't. Gassama does. Sosa. Gassama again. Give me bloody Diabate. Thank you. To the keeper. Nurse. It's meant for Thomas, but Yengi will have it, and he'll find Brophy. Brophy tackled by Valentin, who's just too quick, even for Brophy. He's the fastest player in our team. Did we rugby tackled the man, to be honest. Özcan. Cousins slows him up, sends him backwards. Davey. Nice little dummy, but is it too little? Too much, sorry. Holy moly. Rose to Brown. Rose again, making his debut here, Ibrahim Rose. At least his first appearance for me in a played game, that's for sure. Finds Brown. Brown in a dangerous position. I'm going to drill this looking for Yengi. It's Elias Kachunga. It's found. The man that's retiring at the end of the season. Can't fire us a second goal. They're very tricky Wednesday. They keep doing that little Cruyff turn or change of direction, and it is very difficult to defend against. Huddersfield 2, Stockport 1. Huddersfield Town extending their lead at the top of the table with a win against bottom of the table, I think, Stockport County. Brophy's got a touch on that, but it falls still to Musaba. Back to Valentin. And Byers. Famewo. 10 to go. Driven out wide. Sosa. Beats his man. Rafferty's still with him. Christ. Arsenal want 50 million for Eddie Nketiah? Based on what fucking grounds? 35 at most. Rafferty. Marcus Brown. Don't throw it away, Ches. 5 minutes to go. Brophy, stay on side, please, lad. Good man. Please, Ches. Please see it through. It's good possession play. Good management of possession. Good management of the game. To try and see this result through. And Sheffield Wednesday pushing now to try and get to us. Rose has won the free kick there and battles on. And Yengi loses the ball though. And now here comes that one chance for Sheffield Wednesday. But will they run out of time? They will. That's a massive, massive victory for Cambridge United. Kusini Yengi, again, the man to score the goal. We signed him to help us go up to the next division. And at the minute, his goals are doing as much of that as he possibly can. Barnsley turned it round. They win against Oxford United. They were 1-0 down. They end up victorious. We start tomorrow's episode with Peterborough United, which rather aptly has the third press conference question from Homer J that says, rumours are that you could go for Ricky Jade Jones, as he actually is, in the summer. I am particularly happy with Kusini Yengi. And with the growth of Reyes Cleary on loan, I'm hoping the two of them should be good enough in the summer or next season, regardless of what division we're in, to either help us stay in the Championship or get us up automatically if we don't get promoted this year. I am open to signing former Peterborough players. If they improve our team, then they improve our team. I'd rather not sign players directly from Peterborough United, but if it's the right thing to do for the squad at that moment in time, I will do it. We find ourselves continually then level on points with Barnsley. 7 points clear of Peterborough. Now we are of no threat to those behind us, despite the games in hand. They cannot catch us. Next game for us, Peterborough at home, the big derby. Next game for the top two, they play each other. Huddersfield travel to Oakwell, but if we can get a result against Peterborough, goal difference is still heavily in Barnsley's favour by +7. So we are going to have to be lucky to get it done, but it is possible for us to finish in the top two still this season. We go into the season finale tomorrow, knowing that it's playoffs again at minimum. But will it maybe be automatic promotion? Do not miss tomorrow's video. I'll see you then. Turn on the AC. Nurse has had an underwhelming season? Absolutely not. Nurse has been rock solid. Really enjoyed George Nurse. Really enjoyed George Nurse. So let me just do the finances. Match tickets 96, travel costs 14. My wages 74. Shirt sales 9. Oh Christ! What episode number is that? 10. Tomorrow's video. RTG S2 10. What do we call that episode? No, James. We won't. You want a second account, Jamie? Yeah, too lowly rated for the power curve. That's absolutely right. Unfortunately. Just his subscription, gifted subscriptions run out. Just warn your username was just Jamie Todd, not Jamie Todd 2, but REP me. Oh, it ended a few hours ago, that's why. Christ, what do I call that? Any suggestions, chat? Something clickbaity? The run-in begins, yeah, maybe. Welcome to the realistic. Welcome back to the realistic road to glory. Inherently 30 for all this season's championship for next season, shall we? Here we go. Bristol Rovers 15. Bristol Rovers 15 season, not a straw stages behind the power curve. Kelland Watts, however, is still very much on the radar, and I will probably look to do that in the summer of next season. So Kelland Watts, at present, I don't have them added into the game. I am going to look into once the third kit is. This man's got 3 in his last 3. Let's score some more with him, shall we? Intercepts that beautifully. Intercepts that goalkeeper, but not on the score sheet yet. Up to Sinclair. Nurse does very well, and Brophy. Nurse does. Gibbons. Slouch, fair one. Here, cut this back to Yengi. That's not Yengi, that's Berry. It's the fall off coming. Here's Kirk. Kirk has George Thomas. George Thomas has James Brophy. And James Brophy gives Cambridge United a 1. Gives us the advantage again. I could call it Barnsley bottling. Not really, Joe. Got to beat the best to win it, so might as well play him whenever. Oh, and again, Diabate left for dead. Diabate's no slouch in a straight line. Oh, so nicely. We'll get that to Yengi. Run. That's Yengi hat for the, but he does have the tenacity to go and win it back. Yellers. He's quick, this Moyano guy. Really cannot be. He's quick the first minute. Get that goal back. There goes the fans. I'm here. And we are bossing it into the gap for Evans. Through ball option is there, but he elects Claire. Passes. Ayano. What are the options for England? All game long as well. Be very intrigued in seeing how good he actually is. If he's got any technical ability, I want to just lunge at him to get the ball off him, but it's not worth the yellow card and or free kick or penalty that might come. Conte with the effort, straight down the throat of the keeper. Let's have a look. Mayano, how good are you? What's your rating, my friend? Very good. I'll be intrigued in, just out of curiosity, having a look and seeing how good his stats are. Kick or penalty that might come. Conte with the effort, straight down the throat of the keeper. Let's have a look. Mayano. Conte into Mayano. Oh, it's brilliant. Conte into Mayano. This is and George Nurse will win that. Bristol Rovers are dangerous still. We cannot presume that this game is done. Next highlight. The game is done. Jordan Cousins is going to get away here. And Yengi will have the ball. And Liam Lee's Adam Clarkson. The future holds for players like Lee, Adam Clarkson. Evans breaking. Giovanni Brown. The Yengi can't find him. There isn't. It might happen. Barnsley are doing, and as we head into a game again, pretty decent still. For a point out, they're not going to be an easy beat. Our first question for the press conferences, though, comes from my Nanik that says, would you give the Youth Academy graduates new boots? Maybe, though, comes from my Nanik that says, would you give the Youth Academy graduates new boots? Maybe they get spitty with players with kitted with boots instead of the generic EA Sports boots. Absolutely, we can do that. If you guys have any, back home against Oxford. Nice ball through the gap to Harris, who was to Harris. Strike. Nice ball through the gap to Harris, who was a striker. We look to the right defender to try and close him down. Everyone
Matches their goal difference to finish the third.
I just couldn't. We decided to go for Yengi. We feel like we've made the right decision in that regard. What a strike from the edge of the box. The wrong use. And has Berry. Berry's got a man on his shoulder, so we'll have to go out wide here for Henderson. Henderson has Berry. Going off as well. But as it stands, Barnsley really are the side we're wanting to keep a keen eye on. Huddersfield have an extra game in hand. So Josh and George in this save so far. Josh here, George at Swindon. It's a sad day in the McEachran household as their team lose a game. Huddersfield Town have just 1-0 lead against Northampton. To be fair, lucky finish we've seen for a while. And brilliant. Okay, still 1-0 down. Oh, the lively with this end of season is we're back in this game. Rodriguez today. And why not Rodriguez today? Opportunity to give us the lead here. Brophy should have got a lot of decisions to make as to who to get rid of. Diabate and Jewel. Diabate. Jewel. And the run here is George Nurse. And runners in the middle include Yengi! Oh! Not taken. And turns well. And bursts through. Brannigan. 'Tis the 90th at the Abbey Stadium. Really well here at the end. And Yengi. Barnsley. Oh, Barnsley dropped more points. We are level on points with Barnsley. It's only goal difference now that's the deciding factor. They did drop more points. They've still got games in hand, as does everybody below us now. But Beckers asks with a press conference question, if you manage to get promoted this season, you'll probably... Formation is more than likely to stay individual player instructions to be more defensively minded and solid. Yes, let's beat Wednesday.
Spoiler alert, we beat Wednesday.
Sheffield Wednesday had back to this occasion. Sheffield Wednesday having a bit of a wobble in this for the keep them quiet. We do have a couple of changes to make with regards to side though from the previous game. Digby and Cousins back in as the midfield. Expects to dominate games at Wednesday. Expects to dominate games at home. Who finds the back? Gang, lads.
Right.
Joe, you're a hero. Thank you, mate. Joe's 1-0 Yellers. Joe's gifted another. Oh, they're singing Yorkshire. Thomas. Get there, no. I mean, that's a pass back, if I'm completely honest. Yes, but no. Oh, yes, but must win this. Yes. George Thomas. Yes. Andy. In the back of the net, he's popped it wide. Euro Truck Simulator, not on my radar.
Jamie would love nothing more than that. So would Hype and Rasmus. We're not seeing... not Rasmus, Marcus. We're not seeing Marcus or Mike for a few days, have we?
And
Hyperfail on Mr. Poosh for a few days at all. Too busy enjoying the sunshine to come and hang out with us, probably. Don't blame them. Oh, they went on holiday, did they? Marcus or Mike? Or both?
I can't even remember.
Maybe
Marcus. Mr. Bush went on holiday.
home fans thinking we're going to score in a minute for Barnsley, and change at just a moment's notice. Half time we will. George Thomas just win that. Even win that. Zeno Ibsen Rossi.
Ice cold water is actually worse for you in heat than room temperature water, Jamie.
Is such a consistent performer. Might only be 64 rated, but he's so good.
Flying out tonight for USA away day for the rest of Copa America after your promotion. Congratulations, Joe. A, on the promotion, and B, on enjoying the Copa America.
Clearance, to be fair, a chance for us to take a second goal. With the way Sheffield Wednesday have played so far in this game, yeah, no. Leshy, Julio Leshy, Patreon player. Appreciate it. Free kick for Wednesday. Going to come into the danger area. Free kick for Wednesday.
Room temp always.
Come into the danger area. It's 1v1 here at the back. And then the support arrives. Oh, Thomas can get there though. Oh, counter attack. Oh my God, it was a free kick. Jesus Christ, this game is testing my nerve.
There you go. Jurge drops the science on you.
Rose to Brown. Rose again, making his debut here. Ibrahim Rose. At least his first appearance for me in a played game, that's for sure. Finds Brown. Try and see this result through, and Sheffield Wednesday pushing to try and see this result through. Good possession play. Good management. Cannot catch. Good possession play. Good management of possession. Vision, and at the minute his goals are doing as much of that as he possibly. They end up victorious. From Homer J that says rumours are that you could go for Ricky. From Homer J that says rumours are that you could go for Ricky Jade Jones. Ricky Jade Jones, as he actually is, in the summer. I am particularly happy with Kusini Yengi. I'll see you then.
No pictures, picture end slates. Now featuring Bailey and Jun. I can just remove this off my spreadsheet, off my whiteboard. Oh, actually no, I need to write make Bailey, mate. No, Brad, we're about to record the season finale episode now. Make Bailey and Jun. I'll just whack some music in the background of this, and then we are good to go.
Welcome back to the realistic Road to Glory career mode here at Cambridge United. We find ourselves with 6 games to go in the league, so we will split the final month into 2. 3 games today, 3 games tomorrow, and Ivers, but we'll try and do it. Regardless, at present, I don't have them added into the game. I'm going to look into getting next season's in real life Cambridge kits. How to do it? Gonna have to do some research and make deal with him. Genuine 2 minutes of stoppage time added, 2 minutes of stoppage time very nearly played, but there might be a 4th in it for us. Brown looking for Yengi, can't find him. There isn't a 4th in it for us. We don't need one. Now, keeping a keen eye now. What a strike from the edge of, such as his underperforming been this season. Unreliability. Across the face, a goal, and why? No, Huddersfield won by 2 goals, and Yengi does still have it. Brophy needs to go on a run, but too little, too late. It is a point against Oxford to make. Wednesday expect to dominate games at home. We expect to be dominated in a game like this, despite the fact we are where we are in the league. Wednesday, but will they run out of time? They will. Will they run out of time? They will. That's a massive, massive victory for Cambridge United. Kusini Yengi, again, the man to score the goal.
Bosh. Let's make that thumbnail. Get a picture of Barnsley play with their head in their hands, I think. Barnsley 23, 24. I'll try and get a picture of a Barnsley player looking sad, but not quite so easily done. Choose that one of Devante Cole. I think that's Devante Cole. That'll be the thumbnail for that video. Barnsley player crying, it comes up, does it? Barnsley player crying. How recent is that? I'm kind of hoping for one in this season's kit. I'm quite happy with that one. That'll be all right. Was in the goodbye video 2023. Who was it that left Barnsley to go to the Prem? Hello, Doc. How are you, mate? Hope you're well, dude. Been a few days. Oh, hello, Leone. It can confirm, yes, it is. Oh, was it Luton, was it? You're right, Ben. We need some new questions and some new names for the board behind me, don't we? Let's have a look what we got. What we got question-wise. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Skippity-doo-bop, skippity-yay. That's a great question, Ben.
just answered that one. It's a good question about finances. Put those here. Ooh. Right, I'm just going to have a quick toilet break, and then we shall record the season finale. You're in Phoenix? Yikes. Yeah, slightly warm in Arizona, isn't it? BRB, lads. Not sure I'm ready for this. Sitting in front of a fan and you're not moving. Well, at least it means you'll be here for the rest of the stream, Leonie. Unless your phone battery dies. Oh, you're in the Chicago suburbs, are you, Urge? One of our long-termers, Guy Pinguino. Guy Pinguino is also from Chicago. Birthday cake, a fan, football, and your stream. I don't need to get up at all. Your birthday? Someone else's birthday? Indeed. Happy birthday, Leonie. Many happy returns. 23 today. Make me feel old, mate. You've been watching the content for yonks as well. You must have been still in school when... The knees of a 90-year-old, though. That's fair. You must have been still in school when you started watching the content. Following since September 2017, 8 years ago, yeah. Unbelievable, Jeff. I imagine that's quite a common story, to be honest, for a lot of people.
I feel you on the knees of a 90-year-old as well. Insert every other body part as well. I'm nervous. I'm nervous. We are about to record the season finale, Leone. The situation with regards to promotion looks like this. And Barnsley's next fixture, Huddersfield Town. Just update the names on the board behind me. I presume Mbappe's wearing a mask. I presume he has to wear a mask. Originally from Minnesota, moved out to Phoenix. Mate, could you have chosen two more polar opposite biomes? Minnesota's under snow half the fucking year, and Phoenix it never rains. It might be carrying it with the French token thing. I can't remember what they're called. Thing we've got for FC Köln back there. Mac and cheese bake with chops. Oh. Oh. I say. Right. Snow and ice in June, it rains twice a year. Yarp. What was the reason for the move? Education, work, family. It's a hell of a move, and not the obvious. Right, come on then. Oh, fuck me. Oh, I'm gonna bottle it again, aren't I? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the season finale of Season 2. Currently, the regular season finale of Season 2. Season 1 ended up in the playoffs. Season 2 might end even better. We're currently in the playoffs, level on points with Barnsley above us in the automatic promotion spots. They have a game in hand. They have better goal difference than us. Their very next game, top of the table Huddersfield Town. We face the side directly below us. Local rivals Peterborough United. Horrendous set of fixtures for us for the run-in. With Wednesday yesterday and Peterborough now, it's not been easy, but we've put together a really good run of form at the end of the season. We also have Exeter and Grimsby to round out the fixtures for the regular season. We won against Wednesday, we won against Bristol Rovers, we drew frustratingly against Oxford, but we have been unbeaten for quite a while. Dare I put a jinx on it? So if we can get 3 straight wins today, and it is a big if, automatic promotion might be ours. If we don't, it's more than likely that tomorrow it will be playoffs take 2. It's going to be a rough one. It's going to be a journey, and I'm glad you're along with me for the ride. Do please drop the video a like if you're enjoying the content and looking forward to Season 3. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on anything else left to come this season or, of course, next season. And do come and join me on stream to watch it all unravel live. There are just over 100 people watching me right now that we would love to add to if you could be so kind. Today we say thank you to Leone, Yurge and HTFC Brad as well. Leone's birthday today, so happy birthday, Leone, continually for that. We said happy birthday on stream, but we'll say happy birthday in the video as well. Game 1, Peterborough United at home. Please wish me luck. I am going to need it. Oh no, it's chat. Oh no, it's chat. No. Peterborough with Steer back in goal for them now. They had previously made a change in between the sticks, and Bilakovic had gone in goal for them. Both goalkeepers very, very good. Randall was either the match winner or certainly the goal scorer in the last game. I think he and Poku might both have scored in a game that we lost against Peterborough last time we played them. Lataif is suspended, as you can see bottom left. They drew their last game. They lost 3 games ago. They are so good, though. Much as it pains me to say, you just have to acknowledge when a side have quality, regardless of your feelings towards that club. That's the side we're going to play with. George Thomas is fighting for that cam spot with Liam Lee. At the moment, either of them could hold it, but we're going to go with a man that's been with the club longer term and a bit more experience for this fixture over the youth in that regard. In the same regard, Jordan Cousins will start as well. Game day 1 of 3. Barnsley have 4. Can we do it? Last time you gave a team talk before a derby game, we lost 6-0, so don't listen to a thing you say. Okay, great. Good. It was a performance to remember, even if it was not a performance to be proud of. Rafferty to Brown. Thomas wants it early doors. Desperate to make an impact. Brown spins and, well, quite frankly, has his ankle held by the defender as far as I'm concerned. That should be a foul and a free kick to Cambridge United in a fantastic crossing position. Burrows has gotten away with one there, and again, as he very nearly sees his pass intercepted. George Thomas wins that back. Jordan Cousins will get it across to George Thomas here, and I've got numbers in the middle, including Luke Berry, but Muller will clear away. Starting on the front foot, as we really have to be throughout the entirety of the episodes today. Luke Berry will find Brown, and Brown into Yengi. Runners on the outside of me again, but I'm not going to find any of them. Don't blow your whistle, ref. He's blown his whistle. Here's Randall. Jordan Cousins can't quite get there. Ajiboye looking for the runner. George Nurse is there to intercept. Important interception. That's pumped for Yengi, who wins the header well. Thomas will turn and spread. And not spread. Caught on it. Davies now. And Ajiboye again. With a little bit of movement and a strong finish. He very nearly gives Peterborough the lead. Jack Stevens makes the stop. Randall will go short from this. And Collins will try and, well, work something from the back. If this is training ground, I'd be very surprised.
if Berry gets to that. Here's Poku now. And Randall, deflected, could go anywhere, wide it does. Oh, God! Corner short again by the looks of things. Randall to Collins for a second time. Back to the centre-back again. No, something entirely different this time. Completely sold me, but Brown wins it back. Rafferty inside to Berry. Berry to Brown. Yengi's with me. Yengi's making the run. Yengi looking to be found and through. George Thomas scores. We gave him the nod for the experience over Liam Lee. What a decision that was! Cambridge 1, Peterborough 0, George Thomas. Oh, stay calm. Stay calm. Haley Campbell. Picked off by Cousins. Nicely done. See Brofs. Look at Brofs. Finding Brophy. George Thomas is forward again. And here come the cavalry. And Yengi through the gap. Kusili Yengi! The crowd roar! Cambridge 2, Peterborough 0. Are we in dreamland? It might be. Oh my God. Oh, signing of the season without any shadow of doubt. Jesus Christ. Ajiboye. Oh! That was a... Right, okay. I'd say that was a Derby-esque challenge. But they actually had the advantage. Oh, what a ball to Ajiboye. Diabate stands firm. Oh, Rafferty's done the man. Not sure about that, mate. Not sure about that at all. Muller. Kiprianu. Huddersfield 1, Barnsley 0 just popped up in the right-hand side of my screen. As it stands, we're going second. Rafferty with a great ball. Out to Nurse. Played some fantastic football in this game so far. Diabate. They're getting a bit desperate now, Huddersfield. Berry to Yengi again. We're in for another one. Looking for the support. Thomas! It was wide this time. I don't actually feel like Diabate has been that reliable, to be honest. I've been underwhelmed. Zeno's been just as good. Randall. And into Poku. Berry with a vital interception. Peterborough get an advantage though. And another free kick for them in a decent position. Burrows is going to throw into a danger area. And Diabate wins the header very well. We're going to lead by 2 goals to 0 at half-time here. Cousins with an excellent turn. And Yengi's in again. Peterborough overcommitting. Thomas looking for Brophy. Brophy looking for Yengi. It finds him. He's offside. No, he's not. He just hasn't got the ball anymore. Oh, it could have been 3. Good header by Diabate. Brown looking inside. Here's George Thomas. Look at Luke Berry ghosting in. Berry! Brilliant save by Steer. There's been a football at the Euros. Hello? Controller? Your controller's not working. Why is my controller not working? I literally just changed to fucking BBC One. If in doubt, turn it off, turn it on again. I can't get the fucking batteries out. No, my Skybox remote's died. Alright, good. Well, I guess I'm watching France-Poland then, for the rest of time. Watching BBC One forever. Own goal by Marlon. Wow. William Bros, Cousins, Saberi. We're playing some really good stuff. What a moment to start playing your best football of the season. Burrows runs it off the pitch. What a silly boy. It's legit died. I don't even know if we have any more AAA batteries, to be honest. Fuck. He's Ajiboye. And Randall in the box. 2-1. Peterborough back in it in the 55th minute. Ajiboye has been their best player so far today. I think it's he that puts the ball in the back of the net. It's a tidy finish. Keeper no chance. 2-1. It literally didn't work that time. Was Ajiboye? It's his first goal of the season. I'm surprised. Now I'm looking for Berry. Probably could have played that on the floor. Ajiboye steps in again. What a player he's turning out to be for them today. Now here's Randall. It could all fall apart. Poku, well blocked. Oh, Ajiboye, what an interception. How's he gotten to that then? Who is Ajiboye? Bollocks to Ricky J. Jones potentially signing. Ajiboye is a monster. How highly rated is he? 68. It's fucking good. Oh no, that was me trying to step forward with a keeper. I thought I'd already passed it back to the goalkeeper. So as I unpaused, I held the trigger left to get him to walk towards the ball. I hadn't already played the ball. 2-2. Unreal. Ajiboye has done me over twice.
God. Poku. Brophy intercepts. Cousins. No, that was supposed to go central. We are floundering, chat. We are floundering. Collins. It's not a foul. It's not a foul. Free kick, Peterborough. They're going to take this one short. By the looks of things, they do indeed. Burrows and Randall. He's overrun it. He's still got it. They play advantage again. Fuchs tackled. No advantage this time. Thomas on the breakaway. Short to Cousins. Brophy's going. Well, men running through the middle as well there. Yengi somehow rides that challenge. Thomas looking for Brophy. Somehow finds that ball. Back to George Thomas again. And no goal. Fucking Nora.
Oh, because of the fucking Sky remote. Are you serious?
Berry's knackered. He's got to get there. He doesn't. Ajiboye's still going. Goal kick. Fucking Nora. Lovely spin by Nurse. Brophy. Tried to force it to Yengi. Didn't work. Davies. Oh, it's a lovely turn. That's a hell of a challenge by Zeno. That's an unbelievable challenge by Zeno. Liam Lee looking for Yengi. Yengi with Brown outside him. Brown going to have the legs. Liam Lee's in the middle. The youngster. Jordan Cousins, Kusini Yengi, a 1-2, Kusini Yengi, 3-2 Cambridge United. This man is without doubt signing of the season. Cambridge 3, Peterborough 2. Oh, Dreamland's back on again. Lewandowski's just hurt his foot trying to piss about with the goalkeeper. It is indeed time to Jose, isn't it? Cousins, Digby. Brown, Clarkson, just fresh legs. Oh, what a turn. Unbelievable from Ajiboye. I know I might have said in yesterday's episode I'd probably not sign a player directly from Peterborough, but this Ajiboye guy is disgustingly good. Brophy brings that down nicely. And quite frankly, we just need to hold on to it now. Not sure how long the referee's going to add on at the end of the game here, but 3 minutes there is for us to see through. 3 goals we've scored. And we will. We'll make sure that we do get the win against Peterborough at the Abbey to potentially help us seal automatic promotion. The whistle's going to go any moment. It wouldn't be a Chesnoy Gaming season finale without a smattering of drama. A 2-0 lead thrown away. Up step Kusini Yengi. How many times has that happened since January? 3-2 Cambridge. What's the result for Barnsley and Huddersfield? That's what we wait with a bated breath. I can't see it. Sheffield Wednesday lose. That's important for below us. They drew. They drew. They drew. Cambridge United, albeit with other teams having games in hand, are in an automatic promotion spot. My God. Ahead of match day 2, we have our first press conference question, that coming from Benjamin Bessemer, who says, with speculation that you're planning on letting go key experienced players in the squad, is there a risk that if you do get promoted, you may run the risk of not having enough experience to comfortably survive if you do end up going up? We do have a number of experienced players at the club. We do have a handful of them that are set to leave. We have made a decision that Jordan Cousins, who was previously set to leave, is going to stay, and Digby, who was previously set to stay, is going to leave in the summer, regardless of what happens with ups and downs. Jordan Cousins has been a very impactful player and can continue to do that job in the squad, I feel, moving forward. That's a joint decision with live chat as well. Digby's... every time I go to make a decision, I go to Cousins over Digby. Don't know why, but I do, and Cousins is solid when we do go to him. Not that Digby isn't, but I feel like I trust Cousins more. So Cousins is going to get a 1-year contract extension, regardless of what happens in the ups and downs of this season. And then Digby will get sold in the summer. Exeter are threatened with relegation here. They are 20th place in the division. They've lost 3 of their last 5. They have a 5-back formation with Patreon player Greasley at the back for them. Is that Kedwin Scott at striker? I'm not sure. It's Scott nonetheless. We know that we can only do our job and hope that Barnsley bottle. Let's go and do our job. First time Town have got a result you've wanted them to get. You've had a season ticket for 15 years. Could have done with them getting a bloody win, not a point. Thank you, Mr. Monk, for that question. You're welcome, Mr. Bessemer. George Thomas, again, making an impact. Here's Berry. Look at Brown on the run. Time it right. Get him in behind. Mitchell catches... No, Kite, sorry. Catches someone in the middle. It was Mitchell that we're in a foot race with. Take this short. Diabate's not the man to score. George Nurse isn't the man to score either. Diabate's the man to win the ball back higher up the pitch, so And Brophy could be the man to score. James Brophy. 1-0 Cambridge United. Terrible mistake by Exeter. That's why they are where they are in the table. And punishing them for it is why we are where we are. 1-0 Yellers. Brophy doing the business once more. Transfer request booked in. Thomas is getting stuck in again. Exeter just can't help themselves at the minute. Having a terrible season. Having a terrible afternoon at the moment. Obviously still no idea what's going on with Barnsley. But as we say, all we can do is our bit. Brophy with an early first-time cross. Keeper's going to get it. Rankin. Brophy's going to win it back. Exeter are so poor. Yengi with a lovely turn. Buries the man forward. Yengi with a terrible pass. Mitchell. On back by Brown. Look to Brophy again. No, you don't. George Thomas. Here's Kirk Henderson, of all people. And that's why we don't let the CDM shoot very often. Well up, Rafferty. Rafferty. Brown can't get there. Mitchell gets the better of him. Fitzwater lofts it. It's loose. Exeter have done that too many times so far today. Just needlessly giving away possession. Looking for the ball through. Can't find it. Busso on the run. Mitchell on the run. And what a run. Mitchell just signed a new contract with Exeter in real life. Was linked to Cambridge United. I don't know how good he is in game. Or real life, for that matter. Spent a lot of his time at Exeter injured. That wasn't very good from Cole, though. That's wide. How good are you, Mr. Mitchell? 67. Not bad. Mitchell bursting, running it. Oh, I thought off the pitch. I've missed him. Gone for the ball there with Brown. I've missed him. Yellow card, fair enough. Free kick. Exeter City. Zeno. Ooh. Zeno. Ooh. All right. I don't know, actually. Yes, 61. Jordan. Diabate. And Zeno. And Rafferty. Exeter working hard. But at the minute, hard work isn't enough. You need the quality to go with it. And that, at the moment, they don't have. Berry. Oh, shit. Berry wins it back. Brown to Rafferty. I'm going to have to go backwards. I've got the room. Yengi can come forwards though. Brown. And Rafferty. Whip it. Alright. Dare I say it, loose from Exeter once more with a forward pass. Brophy looking to beat his man. Does exactly that. Yengi with support. Thomas. Just recycle possession. If there's not room to go through, don't just try and force it through a gap that doesn't exist. Just play it short and then play the right ball. Yengi with a lovely turn. Yengi looking for a worldy finish, and he very nearly has one, but the keeper sees it wide. Brown with a lovely turn. Yengi looking for Rafferty. Gonna have to turn back central. It's given away. It's one back again. It's a hell of a challenge. I've got to be careful with Brown here. He's on a yellow. Ball through to Wiltshire. Picked off by Zeno. There have been questions as to whether Zeno Ibsen... Oh, I'll leave it. Just going to highlight that actually matters. Zeno player of the season. Somehow I think I know who's going to get that. Depending on what happens. Rafferty. Nicely done. Brown. And Yengi. Oh, it's opened up there. Through the gap. Luke Berry. No. Greasley with the ball forward. Wiltshire flicks it on well. Busso steps away from Zeno. Diabate covers well. Ball's going to bobble free though. And still here come Exeter. It's only continually a 1-0 lead. Even though Exeter have been poor in this game. This isn't 3 points yet. If Brown can find someone inside, or even just go on a hell of a solo run himself. It's Brophy again. It's blocked by Greasley. Could have been two, should have been two, and a man over, couldn't make use of it. George Thomas is up. Vilchet wins that keeper's ball. Clarkson and Berry. Thomas drifting into that space. Yengi round the corner. If he's onside, he's in. He's onside, he's in. He's offside, he's not. Thumped forward, but comfortable for Kirk. Just knock it sideways here to Berry. Oh, should have gone to Yengi first. Thomas trying to chase it down. Ali. Wide to Mitchell. They have gotten the ball forward a lot, Exeter. Just have been able to deal with them defensively thus far. But whenever that happens, and I say that in a highlight, we tend to concede soon after. Here's Ali. And Cole. Thank you, Jack. Corner, Exeter City. What they're going to do from this. Cole delivers. They might score here. Rafferty wins well. Keeper's come for it. And claims.
With the owner of the blue card registration BG04DON.
Oh, I thought it was going to go again. Get it to Brophy. He's on his own out on the wing. Has he touch? Good enough. And he's gone again. Nurse will look for him in behind.
Comes Greasley. A John Stones-esque forward run from centre-back. Fitzwater into Cole. Nice through ball. Ali. Zeno's trying to hold him up. Ranking down the wing. Into the middle. This is so tense. And it might mean nothing anyway, because they might end up... Exeter will probably end up getting the points they need anyway. Grimmer with a nice ball down the line, looking for Clarkson, who's off the bench here. They're both off the bench, to be fair. Win this, please. Kirk, pull up Henderson. Cousins, looking for Clarkson. He's just got the legs to get away. Yengi. Liam Lee through the middle. Brophy on the far side. Great ball by Kusini Yengi. Brophy looks for the man in the middle. It will be a corner with 11 minutes to go. The chance to seal it, please. But not yet. Cousins will recover. Got support. Diabate and Grimmer. Can he get down the line? I mean, he can. He's not really got anywhere to go with it. Support back here from Diabate. Play it about calmly. Wait for the right opportunity. Nurse. Cousins. Lee. Quite happy with it at the moment here. Not worried about any... Well, I'm sure Zeno put the man off. Whether that was a foul or not, I don't know. Lovely interception. Brophy just doesn't stop. Driven to Mitchell. Down the line to Etchison. Exeter could change the whole complexion of this automatic promotion fight if they score now. Might well change the complexion of their relegation fight too. They're desperate for the point. Oh, I thought they were going to get a free kick there. Ali. Zeno's in the way. Oh, heart in mouth again for Cambridge United. But we will again somehow get the victory. The fans are thrilled. Absolutely ecstatic in the stands. It's a bit too early for that, but certainly the relief of getting the result showing itself there. 3 points for Cambridge. Not sure what happened with everyone else. A post-match press conference question from Wills. With 2 strong seasons at the helm, would failure to gain promotion this season potentially lead you to another club? Newly relegated sides from the Championship could be keen to hire a manager who delivers consistent top 6 finishes. And as your reputation grows, could it outgrow your current club? Good question. This similar scenario happened with Mark Bonner when he was in control of Cambridge United. Not the top 6 finishes, but strong seasons at the helm, guided Cambridge to promotion from League 2 to League 1, solid mid-table finish in League 1 Season 1 at that level, saved us from relegation Season 2 at that level, and was approached by, at the time, Championship Rotherham. As Mark said then, we have an ongoing project here at Cambridge United, and I am not interested in moving anywhere else from this football club. As Mark Bonner is a fan of the club, as am I, as you guys well know, I don't think outgrowing Cambridge United is anything that we are interested in at the moment. We want to grow with the club and take them with us. As our reputation grows, so does that of the club, and hopefully so does our league as well. I couldn't see Barnsley there. Barnsley drop more points. We are Oh my god. Oh my god. We are 5 points clear of Barnsley. They have 2 games to go. We have 1. Their goal difference is better than ours. So a draw away from home against Grimsby could yet see us finish in 3rd. Hang on. Charlton. A point against Grimsby could yet see us finish in 4th. Charlton could catch us. Charlton have the potential to get to 84. Barnsley have the potential to get to 83. We have the potential to get to 85. We have to beat Grimsby to guarantee automatic promotion. Oh my god, I hadn't even noticed Charlton. Stockport are down. Fleetwood are not. Neither are Swindon. Neither are Northampton. Sweet Lord Jesus, Charlton. It's in our hands. We've said that phrase many a time in many a save. It's in our hands. If we beat Grimsby, we are championship. Time to advance. Will any games in hand be played? We don't yet know. We're a day away. The Grimsby game is now. Games in hand have not been played yet. Unbelievably, we have our final game of the season on the 3rd of May. And then after that, there's still 3 rounds of fixtures going till the 24th. Thank Christ, it is in our hands. Otherwise, it would be the most nervous advancing we've ever done in our lives. It still could be if we don't get the win here. We must beat Grimsby. Oh, sweet Christ. They have a 5-back as well. Eastwood in goal for them. Draper in the midfield. That's Alfie Draper, I believe. Patreon player in the midfield for them. Rose and Songuk up top. Grimsby a side that might well find themselves, or were lucky not to find themselves in the conference again next season. They got promoted in this save. They might stop us from getting promoted also in this save. The third and final question from the press conference is from Skipper Duba. Says, hi Ches, if the team is successful in its bid for promotion this year, could we see the possibility of 1 or 2 free agent signings to help the squad build for championship level depth? Financially, we're in a position at the moment where we are selling out all of our tickets for home games. So depending on what our bank balance looks like at the beginning of next season, we will have a decision to make. Do we go for free agent signings and upgrade the stadium? Or do we go for squad building and wait to upgrade the stadium to a latter season? The players that are potentially getting us up might well have earned the right to try and keep us up. Or is that short-sighted? Do we need to make sure that the squad is better? It's a decision that needs to be made, but we need to know whether we're up first. Let's go and play Grimsby. Oh, God. Play match. Fucking Nora. Fucking Nora. Oh, sweet Jesus. Sweet Jesus. Because of the Euros, minimal of you are here to actually watch it happen. I appreciate your support, gents. Very much so.
Mistake in the defence from Grimsby Town. Could be early curtains. I can't. That's just terrible, terrible defensive gameplay again. Diabate across to Zeno. As the fans chant fish in the Grimsby end. We're hoping that there's no slippery fishy fingers for us in this particular round of fixtures. We need to get the result. A point could be enough. No points could be enough. We could lose and still make it up. But a win guarantees it. Brown to Rafferty. Rafferty driving on. He's got experience that others have mentioned in press conference questions to try and help us achieve next year. Kusini Yengi in the box. Looking for Thomas at the back post. And what a goal that would have been if it found the back stick. Thomas with the acrobatics. Wide goes the ball. It's given away by Grimsby. An attempted, rangy, ambitious pass doesn't come off. Thomas looking for Yengi, can't find him. Mayer wins the header well. Here's Draper now. Green. Thomas trying to dangle a leg, doesn't work. Thomas tries to dangle a leg, does work. Needs support. I haven't got it anymore. Alright, fine. Kirk Henderson. Forward to Thomas. Brophy's gone walkabouts. But Yengi's there. Huddersfield 1, Leyton Orient 0. Huddersfield looking to seal the title today if they can. If they win, I believe they are guaranteed the title. If they lose all 3 games, we could win the bloody title. Draper. Through ball, picked off by Diabate. Be a hell of a turn up for the books if we end up winning the bloody league, won't it? Don't think it's going to happen. Huddersfield just too strong. George Nurse looking to get this down the line to Brophy. Is he too strong? Potentially. Lay that in front of Berry. Get it forward to Thomas. Berry's gone again. Luke Berry in behind. Of all the people to maybe seal promotion for Cambridge United, Luke Berry would be a hell of a player to do so. Player historically on the channel, but has scored a winning penalty in a Champions League semi-final for Cambridge United. See, no, he scored a worldie, not a penalty, in a Champions League semi-final for Cambridge United. Brophy's in again. Fighting for Player of the Season once more, James Brophy. Scored some particularly important goals for us this year, again, but couldn't find the pass on this occasion. We're a third of the way through. We don't yet have the goal we need. Glaser. Rose. Diabate steps in. Diabate gets to the... Jesus Christ. Have a swing, lad. That could have been broken ankle territory, couldn't it? Brophy. Nurse. Keep it calm. No need to just waste it. Excuse me, ref. Do you mind? I think he might be gone. I really do think he might be gone. He is. By Kieran Green. Sent off for the challenge from behind on George Thomas. Wipes him out. Grimsby down to 10. They sacrifice Songhook, the goalkeeper, the striker, sorry. They have one less attacking option. But defensively, they still have their numbers. What are they going to do? Do they still go for broke? Do they try and win the game? Do they settle in? Try and get a point and still potentially ruin our day? Rafferty cuts it back to Yengi. Has support. Berry. Support for him as well. This is going to get tense now. We're not going to find much space on the edge of the box, I don't think. Oh. I didn't want to square it for fear of it not reaching. Oh, what a ball through between the defenders. Marcus Brown can't score the goal to send Cambridge United to the Championship. Driven to Brophy. Under control. 1 minute added on at the end of the half. Brophy's going to have to get forward now. But that's what he loves to do. And that's what he is doing. Teammates slow to pick up on the run. Look for Yengi. Not going to get there. 0-0 at half time. As it stands, Austria win the group. For who? 90th minute winner incoming. For who? Nurse. Henderson. Yengi. Use the fullback. Draw the defenders out. Didn't work. Rose. Given away. Really, really poor. Brown waiting for the runner. Rafferty on the outside. Here he comes. Rafferty. Brophy at the back post. It's Brophy we look for. In the middle is Yengi. That's not going to work. Brophy wins the header superbly. Yengi is going to need support to arrive. It does so. Berry. Henderson. Out to Nurse. Pushed away from Brophy. You can't do that. He will punish you. Trying to cut it back. It's George Thomas. It's 1-0 Cambridge. George Thomas does it again. What a run-in he's having. Anything Liam Lee can do, George Thomas can do just as well. And that might be the goal. That puts us in pole position for second spot in the league. Charlton and Barnsley can't catch us if the result stays as is, and the Barnsley bottle is complete.
Cambridge United goal, number 10, George Thomas.
Oh, Nurse deals with that very well, actually. Is that no forward for Brophy? Hand, I think. Oh, Brophy's hand. Okay. That was peculiar, to say the least, from Grimsby. Henderson with smart movement. Yengi's inside because Nurse was offside. Oh. Before that goal went in, if we hadn't gotten the goal by the hour mark, I was going to take George Thomas off and bring Alex Grieve on and go two strikers. George Thomas has been the man. So many important goals in the latter stages of this season, and it would be very fitting if in the final two games, with two 1-0 wins, George Thomas and James Brophy are the players to give Cambridge United promotion to the division above. Yengi quickly round the corner. Yengi can go again. Yengi will go again. Yengi will not get there. Oh, but Mayer with a mistake. And Yengi looks to seal the glory for himself, but Eastwood makes the save. Terrible defending from Grimsby Town. Berry with the delivery. Thomas is up again. It's saved and cleared by Hume. Kirk Henderson looking for Thomas again. And Kirk Henderson again. The youngster deflected another corner. Pressure is on. The ball at this end of the pitch means the ball is not going in the back of our net, which means we're going up to the Championship. George Thomas heads wide. Changes. Thomas is tired. Thomas for Lee. Berry for Digby, who's just gone up to 63, by the way, intriguingly. Sorry, 66. Yengi's up to 70. That could be huge for the Championship season. Shots fired outside your school? Christ, Nath, hope everything's okay. Bloody hell. It's a great ping. Finds Hume. Might have been two red cards in this game if Brophy had been unlucky there. Cousins off the bench for us. Liam Lee off the bench for us. Digby off the bench for us. Oh, George Nurse intercepts. James Brophy will get a yellow card. This is floated in towards the box. And Mullocky brings it down and Hume! Jack Stevens with the save that might keep us in the promotion position. Brilliantly built by Grimsby. And the man that had the effort surely had to finish it. Brophy in the way of that. Draper. Stevens denies Alfie Draper. Corner still. Grimsby push. The nerves rise. Not sure what's going on with my heart rate, but it feels like it's pounding. It's 1,000 degrees in this office right now. Brown round the corner. Liam Lee racing. Where is that defender going? The one defender that's back there on the halfway line just fucks off. Jesus Christ. This fucking game. Zeno. Out to Nurse. Digby's short. Liam Lee's there too. Jordan Cousins. 10 to go. Many a time this season we have shut up shop to try and see through a 1-goal result. This could be another scenario just like that. Or we might be able to nab another. The 10 men have given it a valiant effort in this second half. And it might yet be good enough. Digby wins that header. It's looping. And Eastwood has to tip over. Every second that passes is a second closer to promotion. Digby's up again. It's 1-0. Cousins. Oh, I tried to get it out wide to Liam Lee. It didn't work. Brophy's got the legs to get to that though. And let's just recycle possession. Let's not waste it. Let's keep the 1-0 lead. Let's ensure that we go up. Please go up, Ches. The fans are desperate for it. Nurse looking for Lee. It's a terrible pass. Liam Lee just ran away. Rose spins on it. Back to Malarkey, who very nearly created the chance of chances. Digby intercepts, doesn't get there. Malarkey, Zeno intercepts. Zeno Ibsen Rossi is putting a shout together, despite being the lowest rated defender at the club, to still be a starter next season. Zeno's there again after George Nurse puts his foot in. 4 minutes added on at the end of the game. The drama continues yet further. Nurse out wide to Brophy. Run for the corner, lads. Run for the corner. 90 seconds between us and the Championship. Brophy's going to earn us a corner. Come on, Yellers! Come on, Yellers! Call for the second man. Take it short. See it through. Brown. Please, my voice is failing on me. Liam Lee. Time is up. Surely, ref. Yes! Can you believe it? At times, so far away from the top two. 7, 8 points plus. But just as we bottled the playoffs last year with a 2-goal advantage late on in the semi-final and went out on penalties, somehow Barnsley have thrown it away again. They lost the playoff final to Portsmouth last year. They had a giant gap in the automatic promotion spots. They leapt up ahead of Charlton, who have also bottled automatic promotion. And we will profit from it. Cambridge United are championship side next season. Yes! I never thought that was going to happen. Unbelievable end to the season. We'll advance to the very end of it now and find out who's going to go up through the playoffs. Can Charlton, can Barnsley save themselves? Because the managers are going to be at risk now, certainly, surely. And we'll find out what else happens around the grounds, what else is situated with our finances. Very, very important decisions to be made. Do we spend money on the stadium? Do we spend money on the team? What do we do? I don't know. You need to know how much money we're going to have, though. Let's go and find out. Oh my god, I can't believe we did it. I can't believe we did it. Chat. Oh, it's a hell of an own goal by Daniel Marlon. Save game. Expensive week. We'll go week at a time, just to get to the end of the season. Keep on top of the finances. I presume it's just going to be shirt sales, player wages every week now. Keep an eye on the numbers there. Shirt sales 61,143. Oh, interesting, Patrick Kelly. Tournament prize money. 1643095. 1643095, which I think is the same figure as last season. Yep, exactly the same figure as last season. Last season we finished what? 4th? This season we finished 2nd, and we got the exact same fucking prize money. Supplement? Oh my god! What? Promotion supplement? £7.14 million? Where's that come from? I didn't know that was a thing. Promotion supplement 7140000. What in the world? Where has that come from? The bank balance rockets over 10 million. We might be able to afford to upgrade the squad and the ground. Christ! Okay. There's a little clip that you weren't expecting halfway through me advancing to the end of the season. Unbelievable, Jeff. Jordan. Right, question, chat. Do we offer Jordan Cousins... Well, Jordan Cousins, we are offering a new deal. That much we know for sure. Are we offering... No, I think Grimmer we let expire. Rafferty becomes backup right back. And we sign a better right back. Rotation. What's important? Fuck off. He would know. He would know. He would know. I'll change that to rotation. He would know that he's not going to be starting. Like, that's just the game being the game. That's nonsense. I take it that means that Cody Gakpo has scored for the Netherlands, Lewis. Yengi 70, yeah. What? Jordan Cousins' contract shouldn't be expiring. I just offered him a one-year deal. Oh, good. By offering 1 year extra deal. Right. Okay. Thank the Lord for the editor. you. We will be championship, so transfer budget will be 50%. Overspend, overspend. 15%. Oh, no. Right. We'll update transfers for everybody in here next season. But I can show the ratings. All right. Is everything up to date with the spreadsheet? Finances are up to date. That's up to date. Automatic promotion spots. That will be top, might not be top half. Oh yeah, no, we're going to have a full season roundup, Joe, don't worry. Oh my god. So you join me on the final day before we advance to the next season. We'll show you everything that happened in all the competitions we were involved in as ever. Have a look at the squad as it stands, the finances. Of course, give you an update on the Patreon players as well. And see what else happens around the grounds. Now, Huddersfield did indeed win the league. We did finish second. Barnsley only managed 80 points. We could have lost to Grimsby and still gone up automatically. Borough fourth, Blackpool fifth. Charlton dropped to sixth and only just managed to stay in the playoffs. Wickham, Sheffield Wednesday and Rotherham don't make it. At the bottom end of the table, Grimsby stayed up despite losing to us. Northampton stay up as well. Swindon, Exeter, Fleetwood and Stockport are down to League 2. The FA Cup was won by Nottingham Forest over Liverpool by 2-1. Congratulations to them. Oh, sorry United fans. A 5-1 Manchester City win over Manchester United in the Carabao Cup final. That's pretty brutal. Carlisle win the Bristol Street Motors Trophy, a competition we will no longer be involved in, unless, of course, we get relegated next year. Jesus. Charlton were in the automatic promotion spots and weren't able to get themselves into the top two. Barnsley, who bottled the top two, but Charlton nearly bottled the playoffs. Barnsley stay down again. Barnsley lose in the playoffs for the second season in a row. Peterborough lose in the playoffs for a second season in a row. Charlton Athletic will join us after their penalty win in the Championship next season. Pre-season, meh. UEFA Super Cup was won by Manchester United on penalties over Paris Saint-Germain. The Champions League this year was won by Liverpool. Congratulations to them. Another star for their history. Fenerbahce beat Chelsea in the Europa League final. Bloody hell. And the Europa Conference League. Maybe that's the Jose Mourinho effect. Who knows? And Marseille beat Newcastle in the Europa Conference League to get Europa League football for next season, depending on where they finished IRL. There will be no Cambridge United Peterborough derby next year, but we presume there will be a Cambridge United Norwich and Cambridge United Ipswich derby of sorts. East Anglian derbies, at least. Although, obviously, those two care about each other more so than anyone else. Reece Healey does end up getting the Golden Boot. 23 goals in 46 games. Former Cambridge man Sam Smith comes second with 18 in 43 for Reading. Humphreys, Musaba, Payne, Karoma. Yengi gets 14 in 20 to get 12th in the standings. If he'd have been with us all season, Yengi would have gotten the Golden Boot. Fact. Do we get anyone else in the list? Nobody else in the list. Kusini Yengi is the reason we got promoted. Brown, Marcus Brown, 10 assists in 43 games. Great addition for us this year. Surely would have gotten signing of the season if it weren't for Kusini Yengi. Somehow I think he might edge that, although you guys are voting for it in yesterday's episode. I haven't yet recorded the end of season round or end of season awards video for tomorrow. Berry with 6 assists came back and had an impact as well. George Thomas with 5 assists too. Jack Stevens with 20 clean sheets in 46 games gets the Golden Glove this year. I think he didn't get it last year. Can't recall off the top of my head. But he will continue on as our starting goalkeeper next year, at least until January, because he has earned it. Elsewhere in other leagues, let's have a look around, see who's doing what. In the Premier League, Manchester City by 4 points from Liverpool, Newcastle 3rd and Manchester United 4th, Spurs 5th, Chelsea only 8th, Arsenal only 9th. Joining us in the Championship next season, Southampton, Nottingham Forest and Everton. Forest, who won the FA Cup, got relegated. Look at that league table. Brighton 33, Leicester 33, Everton 33. Everton relegated on goal difference by 1 goal. Forest do go down now. We will play them in the Championship next season. We will not be playing Burnley or Sheffield United. We will not be playing one of Luton, Blackburn, Coventry or Norwich, who may well get themselves promoted to the Premier League again. We might not have that local derby. Relegated, we will not be playing Bolton, praise the Lord, Portsmouth, who also went up last year, and Queen's Park Rangers. Last season's promoted side Derby survive. We will play Ipswich next season. Promoted from League 2, Wrexham and Notts County and Bradford City. They all are back to League 1 football. Port Vale, Mansfield, Burton and Forest Green in the playoffs. And were it in the game, Accrington Stanley most certainly and Sutton United would be in the championship, in the National League, the conference next year. Accrington with just 3 wins in 46 games. That is embarrassing, lads. In France, Marseille win the league. They win the Europa Conference League and Ligue 1, beating PSG by a point. Fair play. In the Bundesliga, Leverkusen win the league. Bayern only 3rd. Dortmund in 2nd. In Serie A, it's Napoli from Juventus by 9 points. Then the Milans. Lazio, Monza in 6th. Roma only 7th. Shout out Monza. In the Eredivisie, Ajax win by a point from Feyenoord. In Portugal, it's Sporting from Porto by a long way. Jesus, 21 points. Kylian Mbappe's just scored a penalty for France to give them a 1-0 lead against Poland above me. Hence my keep doing that. In the SPL, Rangers win the league. Celtic only 4th. Terrible season for Celtic. In Spain, Barcelona from Atleti from Real, and Barcelona by a long way, losing only 2 games throughout the course of the season. Congratulations to them. Sevilla only 7th. With regards to our squad then, development-wise, Stevens is up 1, will continue to start for us next year. It's only fair that he does. Bourne, whether he started for Wrexham or not, I don't know, but he won promotion to League 1 with them last year and will undoubtedly go out on loan again next season. Nurse up 1. Andrew will leave us at the end of this year, as will Morrison. It is my plan to move Zach Jules to a left-back, to be backup left-back to George Nurse, and to sign Kelland Watts, who signed for Cambridge in real life, to come in and be the start, or not necessarily a starting centre-back, but to be a centre-back in the squad, with Diabate, who's up 3, and Zeno, who hasn't grown, but certainly deserves credit for the way that he bosses the defensive line. Grimmer will not stay on. Grimmer will leave. Rafferty will be the starting right-back at present, but maybe we look to replace him, I'm not sure. You guys will have the call on that. Has Rafferty earned a continued stay as first-team right-back next year? Jordan Cousins grew by 1, has had a 1-year contract extension. Paul Digby, we will sell next season. As it stands, Henderson and Luke Berry will be our starting centre-mids next year, with Cousins as backup, and maybe we will start thinking about a Luke Berry replacement, depending on who's available for free, depending on how much money we've got. But Berry, I think, as captain, has earned the right with 10 goals and 6 assists to start again continually in the Championship. Rose wants out. I'm happy for him to leave. Kachunga will retire. George Thomas, with 9 goals and 5 assists in 40 games, I think has earned the right to stay in the starting lineup at Cam for the first half of next season despite his lowly rating. We're going to have money in the bank, but at present, I don't feel like we need to spend it immediately. Glenn McConnell, we will sell in the summer, unfortunately. Liam Lee, I don't know what to do with. He wants out. He got 2 goals, 2 assists in 19 games. A lot of substitute appearances, though, to be fair. Do I sell him? He submitted a transfer request. We will get bids. Do I sell Liam Lee, yes or no? Brophy, up 1. 10 contributions in 45 games. Very key goals at the end of the season, but I don't know if Brophy continues to start on the left-hand side. We may well look to sign a new left-sided midfielder. Or do we need to? As Dodds out on loan has grown to 66, does Dodds take that first-team spot away from James Brophy, having grown from 62 to 66 out on loan at Swansea? Yengi up to 70 rated. I don't need to say anything else about Kusini Yengi, do I? He will start. Cleary's up to 68 now. Previously was 67. He will be our backup striker. Grieve transfer listed. I will only look to have 2 strikers at the club next year. Kusini Yengi and Reyes Cleary. Grieve we will sell. Vegas will go back out on loan. I don't feel the need to spend on a striker next year. At present. I am heavily leaning towards keeping the majority of this squad together to give them the chance after 2 solid seasons to try and get us Championship football again for the season after. We will have the January transfer window to spend big if we need to. We will have the opportunity to sign some free agents if we need to. And we might be able to spend some money on the stadium as well. We don't need to splash the cash. We could afford to not spend that much in the summer because at the minute we've got a squad that is performing at this level and I believe can perform well enough to keep us in the league next year. I don't want to get rid of everyone, replace them with loads of higher rated players just because we've got the money and accelerate the process and the progress through the divisions. We want to keep things realistic. We don't want a mass exodus and a mass incoming. I'm very happy with the squad as it stands. Maybe a Berry replacement, maybe, because he's 32. Maybe a Brophy replacement, maybe, because Dodds could take that spot. Grieve is out. We're not looking to replace him. Cousins will keep that spot. Kirk Henderson will start alongside Berry or insert Berry other player. Liam Lee is your decision. I don't think I want to replace George Thomas yet because, I mean, look at the season he had. He deserves the chance. He is a player that has championship pedigree in his previous seasons at Queen's Park Rangers, so he has the opportunity to do it again, in my eyes, for me. I don't think I want to improve anywhere else. Stevens is going to get the chance. Thomas is going to get the chance. Zeno is going to get the chance. Brophy could be replaced. Berry could be replaced, although he would stay in the squad. Rafferty could get replaced. Everything else is, I think, happy to stay for now. The finances as we stand at present look like this. We will have a starting balance of £11.2 million next season. Our wage budget will be £96,955,000. At present, we are spending £76,000 with players set to leave and more so probably on the way out. My starting transfer budget, as per the rules, where we will have a 50% of our overall bank balance transfer budget in the league above, and a 15% allowance for wage budget over expenditure, our transfer budget will be £5.6 million. Now, obviously, we can improve the squad with the money we've got, but do we put the money in the stadium? Do we put some of the money in the stadium? We can upgrade a couple of stands. If we say we'd have to figure out the finances, to be fair, but £1 to £2 million per stand for a significant enough upgrade at the level we're at, I think would be agreeable. Leave me your feedback. And we could stretch the wage budget up to £111,000 if we need to. We will cover what the squad looks like at the beginning of next season in Season 3, Episode 1. We've got lots of outcomings to happen, but I am wanting to give the majority of this squad the chance because they've earned it. And I think that would be the realistic thing to do. So that's what I think I'd like to do. But please, feedback in the comment section down below. Tomorrow we will have the opening episode. No, we won't actually. Tomorrow we will have the end of season awards. So do make sure you voted on those in the last episode. Feel free to leave more votes in this comment section as well. Goal of the season will be in tomorrow's episode as well. So make sure you follow me on Twitter so you can vote in that when the vote goes live. And Season 3, Episode 1 will be Monday next week. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. I look forward to seeing you on Monday. I look forward to seeing your comments. We're in the championship. We did it. Unbelievable. I still am in a bit of shock that we pulled that off. RTG S211. I still can't believe we pulled it off. Did I upload that Barnsley episode? I didn't, did I? I just rendered it. I didn't actually upload it. So I need to upload episode 10, edit episode 11, which I'm not going to do now because it's already 6:30. But ladies and gentlemen, that's us in the championship. Oh, Netherlands can stop losing. Can Netherlands stop? Oh, did Austria score again? No worries, Spref. I haven't got anything through yet, but I'll keep an eye out for something. New kits would not be now, Jordan, no. But maybe for Season 4, because I'm going to need time for someone to make them, etc. And it's very last minute. And there is a third kit on the way, I believe. 2 on Austria at the minute, wow. Right, let me set that video for tomorrow to go live. I can't believe that Charlton and Barnsley both bottled it. I really can't. How we've pulled that out the bag, I've no idea. It's unbelievable for the series, though. It's huge. Another season in League One would probably have seen a significant drop in views, but us getting to the Championship makes a massive difference, I think. And obviously we haven't orchestrated it because you've watched me record it all live on stream. Holy moly. Right, where can we send you to on a raid? I'll check it, Spraff. Which email did you send it to, by the way? The DSM one, which is no longer where my management is, or to the Chesno Gaming business one? Because I've got nothing in my junk either at the moment. See you on Thursday, Daniel. Appreciate your support as ever, my man. The one in my Twitter bio. Pretty sure I updated the one in my Twitter bio. Yeah, I've not got anything through on that email account yet, mate. Not even in my junk, so maybe try and send it again. Make sure you've gotten it correct. See you on Thursday, Nathan. Let's send you guys on a raid, shall we? Because I'm far too hot right now. Dirk versus Fabio is currently happening on the Red Bull Sim Racing
Twitter account. Red Bull Sim Racing versus Ferrari Esports. Dirk versus Fabio. Head on over and join Dirk on the Red Bull Esports, Red Bull Sim Racing channel. And I will see you on Thursday for the end of season awards, the first episode of season 3, Formula 1, and then maybe, if there's time, some Football Manager. If not, maybe some Football Manager on Friday. That's all from me for now, though, guys. Really appreciate your support. I can't believe we've done it. Neither can you, I'm sure. I will see you next time.